what's up, Ty here. Welcome back to my video. So yeah, it has been a while since the last time I make video, but today I want to talk about something that I have experienced in the last few weeks, in the last few days, and most of it is related to fitness. But I believe that you can get something out of it, and also maybe you can use it to avoid some of the mistakes that I already made in the past. So I have a fitness coach, and yeah, he's an experienced guy, already trained for 8 years, and his training philosophy is that you shouldn't go too fast. You shouldn't try to push yourself too fast, and just go slowly, as long as you go forward. So it's fine. And as a young guy, so I try to push the process. And after 7 weeks of training, I had 1 week of resting completely to rest my whole body, because I have trained really hard for the last few weeks. And immediately after that rest week, based on what my coach mentioned, and also his experience, he said that I shouldn't try to train too hard after the rest week immediately. The reason is because my body also needs a few days to start to get on track again, so I shouldn't push too hard. But unfortunately, after the rest week, I immediately trained 10 sets of squats. 10 sets. And yeah. And then after training 10 sets of squat, I said to him that, yeah, I just did 10 sets of squats. So cool, man. And then he was like, what the fuck are you doing? You need time to rest, because you just had one rest week. And doing in this way, you will only harm yourself, harm your body. And what he mean by that is that I should take the time and then come back slowly, and maybe one day, maybe after 2 weeks or after 3 weeks, I can train with that big volume of training, but I shouldn't do it now. And yeah, it made me think about a concept, which is you are not the exception. Sometimes we think that we are a special person in this earth, so that we can do whatever we think we can, and we try to push really hard to fasten the process. But your body is something that nature gives you. It's not something that you decide, like, I'm gonna have big arms, I'm gonna have this thing. Of course, if we train hard enough, we can get it. But there is still something. It's about genetic, also about our health, also about our human capability. So yeah, shouldn't try to push that hard, and just take it slowly. And if I train hard enough, I will get the result that I want. So basically, you are not the exception. Let's have another example. So, as you can see in the fitness industry, like, there are many guys now at this moment usually post a picture with like healthy stuff like broccoli, rice, chicken breast, and me too, unfortunately. And the thing is that now there is another kind of diet, is called flexible dieting. And the main concept is that So sometimes you have to eat less healthy in order to achieve your goal of calories every day. And I was like, no, I want to be like professional bodybuilder, like eat really hard, like really strict with myself. And the result is that I have to eat so many calories every single day. And I was like trying to push myself really hard. And yeah, in the end, I felt kind of frustrated because I tried to push my body to eat too hard and did not really enjoy the food. And I think the bottom line of everything, the bottom line is enjoying the process instead of the result, right? So now, not gonna try to eat too hard anymore, and maybe it's a flexible diet. Eating with flexible dieting gonna slow my growth a bit, but I think it's good for the long term, for the long run. So yeah, another example of you are not the exception. Have to try to slow the process a bit and try to do what my body can do instead of try to push myself too hard, and then in the end I will lose more than I can get. And let's have the final example here. Final example. So, as some of you may know, I have taken cold shower for like 15 months or so. I only take cold shower in the evening before I sleep, and every time when I wake up in the day, I never take cold shower. But this afternoon, this is my first time I have to take cold shower. Why? Because in the last few days, I experienced something really bad with my stomach, and yeah, it was really terrible, awful experience. And at first I was like, no, I'm not gonna take cold shower in the day because this is my discipline. But then I realized that, like, if you take cold shower, if you make your body feel cold, so maybe I will experience an even worse stomach ache. So finally I decide, okay, I'm not the exception. I will have to slow it down a little bit. I know this is the exception. Example, if I take cold shower right now, I'm gonna experience the worst thing, and yeah, it is just going to nowhere. So better treat myself like a normal human being. Okay, so yeah, the bottom line of this video is that you are not the exception, and sometimes you have to take a step back and then learn to enjoy the process. Remember, nature lasts last. That's what I learned from my mentor Tai Lopez, and what I'm trying to implement more in my life. Okay, so yeah, hopefully this video is helpful for you. Hopefully you like this video, and if you like it, give me a like, and I'm gonna see you someday. Peace.